Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Big chance!
And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
And the finish! Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Tries to get it clear. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. No goals as yet. Decent chance! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nigeria have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Great vision. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Half an hour played now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Camavinga does well to get it back. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe. Threads one in. Swept in.
Nigeria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had a...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, what has happened? And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Plays it across. And he's there to clear it. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. He's tried one! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Out towards the flank. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Everyone, please welcome
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Nigeria, the happier of the teams. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Back towards the middle. Passing nice and neat. He has a look up. Flashes it across. He's in a great position here. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good alertness. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nice physical challenge. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Valverde! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is...
And he shoots! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Some really good ball movement. Neatly clipped. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Alexander-Arnold.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Vinicius Junior. That's tidy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And a chance!
He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that could set him on his way. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Looking to play him in. And they're quick to get it back. Rudiger. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's on it, can he get away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Knocks it out wide.
Minutes has been indicated.
Lovely feet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nigeria clearly now in lead preservation mode. They get a throw in. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 3, number 15. Coming on the field, number 5.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 25.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster match-up, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
Tries a shot! Off the post! Decent enough try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde.
He's tried one! Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. And the shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Now that's a fine challenge. Eder Militao.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's found a way past. Nicely shaped ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! Mbappe. And it's Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot, surely! Can he spark a counter here? That's good running with the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very...
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
And that is high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
probing pass.
Oh, delightful ball.
He's shoots!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Out towards the flank.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. They've played it short.
Look at this, and a chance! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Looking to play him in. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bellingham does well to get it back. Mbappe! He's in a great position here.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
And the shot! It's there!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? Nigeria are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Very nicely done. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a shade optimistic.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Camavinga. Camavinga! Engages and forces him off the ball. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance!
It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's been shifted off it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's had a shot!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Corner number 2 then. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that'll be a goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vinicius Junior.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely shaped cross.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Played it early, and the keeper beats it away. And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, no joy this time.
Rudiger with the clearance. Nigeria looking to pass their way through.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's clever.
And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass.
Shot a goal! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bellingham. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Valverde. It's Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement.
Now that looks a decent ball.
It's a goal kick.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 19. Number 9. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 22.
Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Spread neatly. And that has been cleared.
Great vision. This looks promising.
Chance! He has done it!
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Nigeria get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Camavinga gets over and intercepts.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Goulet, Chouameni,
Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
can he get it through? Plays it across.
He rises! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 3, number
So,
15.
time for changes on
Coming
both
the
sides,
field,
actually.
Number 5.
We have ourselves a
number 8.
real game here.
Substitution in
Well, at
progress.
this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, that's neat.
It's a promising position.
In towards the back stick.
And that has been knocked clear.
4 added minutes.
Can
has
they
been
get him
indicated.
away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
He's a sharp little ball here. Harrison making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he get on the end of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to set. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks...
He's having a shot!
And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to play it through. That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's the chance to counter. Valverde in acres of space out wide. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here.
And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Big chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Back they go.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Still goalless. Vinicius Junior. And the shot's on here. In towards the back stick. Keeper's dealt with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's away. Deftly away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Cleared without complication. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. It's a threatening ball. Plenty to aim at here. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Crosses it in. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And they're back on the ball again. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He's got away. Valverde.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's picked his way through. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's run loose here. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. Opts to play it back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Coming on the field is number 22.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a delicate pass.
Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, shooting chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold clears.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nigeria have their third corner.
Oh, important interception.
Camavinga gets good distance on it. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Chance, surely! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Decent chance! And he's following up! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 18, number 19.
We have got changes here
number
from both
15,
sides, in fact.
Number 4.
So all square
number
with
3,
almost no time
coming on the
remaining.
field,
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
substitutions taking place.
Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
That's a terrific try because it's not an easy skill at that pace.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nigeria have it back and can go again. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Chance for a shot! This time, surely!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, he's not getting any further than that. And they've got rid. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the...
Takes a shot!
It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bellingham. Eder Militao. It's Camavinga. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that should get the job done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, nice one too, very nice. This might spell danger.
And the finish!
It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's straight offside. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Big chance! One-on-one! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
He's a sharp little... Can he finish? Mendy with the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe turns back here, probably the best option. Nigeria finding their passes. Mendy deals with that comfortably. Well, there's the clearance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Deftly away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Courtois clears. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So much time and space here. Oh, right place, right time. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's...
Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Vinicius Junior's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1.
He's gone for the shot! Oh, the keeper's had to be at his best.
That was a wicked hit.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's managed to get rid. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Threads,
And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nigeria choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Number 22.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
And he's in, and the shot!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nigeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Backward it goes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Nigeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nigeria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Delivered with swing.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Not the most accurate pass.
Decent chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has not gone well. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 11, number 8, number 10.
Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Tries to pass it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the ball is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 16. Substitution. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Five minutes to add. Looking for options for movement. Delivers the ball. That's a decent clearance. Back in one, big header! He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Added time is up, and